Hey guys, my name is Lisa Okonye and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is what's hot in Nigeria right now. See, I don't know about you, but this Naira exchange is becoming a complete menace in our country. Just yesterday, the 15th of February, we saw mass protests everywhere. There were protests in Ondo, in Owo. There was protests in Ilori, in Kwarra. There was protests in Warri Delta State. There was protests in Benin. And I think the one in Benin was just out of it. I stay in Benin City, so I can tell you that the one in Benin was just out of it. A lot of banks were destroyed, a lot of ATM machines were destroyed. Ah, God. It was really horrible and terrible yesterday because the youths are angry. We can't exchange the old Naira notes because the deadline has passed. And do you know the population of people that are in Nigeria? And you give them that short a time frame. The youths were barricading roads, blocking major roads to stop people from going out or coming in. And it's like we're reliving the NSAS protest again. Because how can you give people so short a time frame to swap the old currency for the new currency when you know that you've not even printed enough of the new currency to put them in circulation? Okay, you want to change. We want us to change our old currency naira notes to the new one, and there's not enough time. We didn't even start the circulation. Probably Christmas period when people were buying a lot of stuff. You didn't start then. You now expect people to start paying back their money into their accounts and then changing it when you know the population just of one city alone. You know the population in one city, not talk of the entire nation. How are people going to exchange their money? I don't know, but for me, I think this was really thoughtless of those in authority to just give us so short a time frame to swap money, and then a whole lot of people are suffering. Let's not even go into the first scarcity that we've been going through for the past few weeks. Okay, a lot of people are suffering. The children are suffering most because the children cannot go to school. There's no money for them to go to school. It's not like the parents don't have the money. The money is there in their account, but they can't get the new currency to send children to school. You'd see a small girl lapping like two of her other siblings in a bus. And you know that transportation has tripled already. First, because of the fuel scarcity. And now that the fuel scarcity has kind of reduced, they don't want to change the transport back to the previous price. They are still leaving it at the current price. And it's really affecting everybody. But my focus really is on the children because we call them the leaders of tomorrow. Forget about the youths first, but the children are going to go into the youths. If they don't get a good foundation right now, it will be bad for them to be better as youths. So the children are suffering. They're not going to school. Those that are going to school find it difficult to even eat lunch in school because there's no money. Most of the parents, they can't trade. A lot of government school children, their parents are traders. They sell in the market. They can't make money from the market anymore because nobody has the new currency. They don't have the new naira notes to come and buy stuff in the market again. So everybody is suffering, especially I don't especially the children. Especially the children. Everybody is suffering. Okay, there was the protest happened in Benin and they were burning down banks. See, innocent bankers are suffering for the sins of their superiors, the ones that are at home safe and sound. Then the bankers that are at the forefront are the ones that their lives are in danger. So my friends that are bankers, they don't even wear their normal clothes to work. They wear mufti to work now because they have to go undercover so that people will not hit them. And the painful part is that Nigerians are starting to see bankers as the enemies. And I don't think it's their fault. From my own perspective, I don't think it's their fault because imagine you were working at a restaurant and then they tell you sell food to only people that wear purple when they come in. Even if somebody comes in that is wearing black and the person is hungry, would you give the person food? That's the detriment of your job. You will lose your job. I think people have to see it from that perspective. They said, okay, distribute so and so, and don't take the old naira notes as from this date. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. How much money did CBN distribute to all the banks? How much of the new currency did they distribute to all the banks that we get to every Nigerian? Do you know how much the average Nigerian has in their account? Do you know how much they have in their account? And now they want to swap it. Just imagine how much the market woman has to go. Yesterday, I had a conversation with one of the traders that sells around our area. I had a conversation with her, and then I was asking her, okay, fine, the new Naira currencies hard to get them. Why are people not getting 100 Naira, 50 Naira? And what she told me really hurts me. Like, it pained me rich bone. She said that the 100 Naira now, if you want to swap, like you want to get 100 Naira, 100,000 of 100 Naira, you're going to pay 20,000 Naira. Just imagine. So if you take 100,000 Naira to go and change to 100 Naira, it means you're going to come back with 80,000 Naira. Did you work for the money for me? Like, it's really appalling. It's appalling. Let's not even talk about the death toll that happened yesterday, because the recognized figure is that 3 people died, but who knows how many are injured, because they went from banks to banks, and then they even went to CBN. Okay, people are going naked in the market and crying because they can't sell, they can't feed their children, people are not eating well, people can't go to church, they can't go to work, they can't go anywhere, they're just stuck indoors, but they have money in their accounts and they can't access it. Let me just share some of the videos with you guys. Let me share some of the videos. Like, can you see how angry the youths are? It's so appalling. It's like, I don't even know the words to use right now. See how angry people are. See how angry they are. Like, they don't even care who is to blame right now. The anger is so high. But I have good news though. So if you're a registered voter, you've registered, what you have to do is, if you didn't see your PVC, you go to cvr.inecnigeria.org/VVS. When you go to this link, you check if your name is there. You check with your, I think, your surname, your name, your date of birth. Yeah, you check with it. And if your name is there, copy the last 5 digits of your VIN and keep it handy. With that, you are eligible to vote. This is what the BVAS has done for us. So now you can vote. Whether you saw your plastic PVC, whether you saw it or you didn't see it, you can now vote. Okay, there's opportunity because everybody has to vote in this election. We all have to vote. So I'm pleading, get your PVC. And it's not enough for you to get it. Go out and vote. Please. The country, the change that we need is in our hands. It's not in the hands of the government, it's in our hands. Please go out and vote, okay? I've come to the end of what's hot right now in Nigeria. And don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and of course, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about all that's happening in Nigeria. And of course, I'll see you next time. Bye.